Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is a pick a card reading for the month of March. You can choose between three piles. This is pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. You can click on this video and pause and reflect what pile you want to choose. You can choose between more than one pile. And from an astrological point of view, Mars is actually a very interesting month. There will be a lunar eclipse in the 25th of March in the sign of Libra. So the karmic time for all Libras out there, you might shed old aspects of yourself and reinvent yourself, it will be all about yourself. So you might find that some old ideas about you or who you are or your old identity will die out. And this is the axis of the Libra Aries eclipses is happening right now or will soon happen. So it's going to be a lot about relationship versus the self. So it can be a very growing time for Aries out there, but it is Libras and Aries out there that needs to watch out for the end of this month. And we have right now a quite heavy conjunction between Saturn, Sun, and Mercury. Mercury is about communication, Saturn is about discipline and hard work, and Sun is the authority figure. So actually, right now, Saturn and Mercury are invincible. So if you have Aqua or Capricorn rising, you might feel more invincible. And it's also for Geminis and Virgos out there. You might feel tired, like there is no energy. And I mean, it is happening in the sign of Pisces. So this is the last sign of the zodiac. So we're kind of collectively burning old karma. And when Saturn is going to be invincible, it will be a morning star, and Mercury will be an evening star. Mercury as an evening star is far more intellectual, more detail oriented, and Saturn will actually start to thrive again. This is a new chapter for both Saturn and Mercury to go through. Mercury does it quite often, but for Saturn, and this conjunction happens every year, with Saturn and in different signs, of course. But if you feel like the month of Mars this year is heavy, it's because of that, because it is like the planets are going under the earth and they're getting a new plan by the divine, sun, the spirit, God, whatever. It is a closure of an old chapter and opening of a new. So you might feel tired, sad, you might even feel agitated, especially when it comes to how authoritative figures in your life, your father figures, are reacting towards you. Maybe you feel more resentment towards men, and men might find more agitated and like, dull and heavy. So I just want to remind you that the month of April it will also be kind of hectic, because Venus will turn and be invincible, and but the sun will be so much stronger. Yet there will be a solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. So March and April, just watch out. It will be kind of hectic and intense months overall. But this is a pick a card about the month of March. So let's go to pile 1 Again, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Hi, pile 1. Before I will check your oracle cards and use the tarot cards, I actually want to shuffle, and I won't do this in front of camera, but you will hear this. I will give you an angel and an angelic message for you out there. Someone who needs to hear this. So if you feel emotional during this Pisces season, I totally understand you. Okay, let's see here. You may get knocked down in life. Getting up is a choice. Always get up. I almost felt like it touched me in a way, but yeah, for you, pile one. Do you see this? The message. Okay, let it put here. Yeah. So there you go. Let's check your oracle cards, and I will just read intuitively. I feel like during this Pisces season, I feel more intuitive. I feel so slow on an intellectual level, and I mean Mercury in Pisces is debilitated, so we might miss details, and yeah, it's bogged down now. The curiosity right now is not on the high, but yeah, it is what it is. Okay, let's check here. King, enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in charge. Okay. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Messiah, serving humanity with humility. Next card is intention, heart chakra. And let's see here. And here we have trust, Pallas, Ammonite. South node, destined to release. And the last oracle card, Virgo, integrity, reference, and service. Very interesting cards here. I might think I get a very strong message that this has to do with your job and job life, and I just mentioned this triple conjunction that is happening right now in Pisces that can feel very heavy through the first part of the month. I feel like you are releasing something when it comes to your identity, your work identity. I think that you're reevaluating your identity when it comes to your career, your profession. And I feel also that you're releasing something. And I'm not surprised if you, pile one, that you are maybe a Libra. Maybe you have sun or moon or rising in Libra sign. Because Ketu is right now in the sign of Libra, and it is part of this lunar eclipse. I feel like you might reflect things on an emotional perspective, and you have to release what doesn't work for you. Maybe it's your education, maybe it's a job, or maybe you feel like you're ending a big chapter when it comes to your professional life. I think also that some of you who work in the serving sector are also, if you feel like you're working in the service sector, this might also affect you strongly, pile one. I think that you have to have a trust in the process, but you also must have a clear intention of what you want to do. what is the next step. You have to have an intention for what you want to accomplish right now. And you have to follow your intuition in this case. You have to understand that you are your own king in your own life. And oh my God, this is so interesting. I never saw this before. Do you see the sun? And I think this looks like a moon symbol. This is giving me very strong eclipse vibes. Okay, pile one? So you're definitely the pile that will be feel affected. And it's about your identity, who you are, your own trust and intuition on what path you're taking. Uh, I like this message here from the Messiah card, shadow attribute, exaggerated belief that the only means through which a cause can succeed. Serving humanity with humility. You know what? You can't have everything on your own shoulder. We all are in some kind of service towards this big world. Everyone is putting some effort. And don't think that you are the only one who needs to do that. Not everything is under your wing. And there are different things that come to play when it comes to other people's part. Sometimes you have to step in and give more service, and then you have to back off. But there is a big shift when it comes to service, work, professional life, and what kind of intention you have. And you have to listen to your heart. Although it's hard, but I feel like you're sensing that the end is coming. Okay, let's take some tarot cards to clarify this. And let's read all this intuitively. Yeah, 9 of Wands, feeling tired, feeling overworked, and that you have pushed very hard on yourself. 3 of Wands, let's see here, Death, okay. A very clear message. I think you are feeling that there is an end coming for you. You have given your all, and I think you intuitively know. Why I say intuitively, it's because I see this water here, ship and so on. You're intuitively looking now on your prospects when it comes overall in your life, okay? And I mean, you definitely will feel the strong effect of this eclipse, okay? But there is a new sun that will rise. There is a new future that will come to you, and I don't think you're totally aware of it, and you don't see it, and you are afraid of it. You might feel like you're dying, or that there is a catastrophic scenario that will come in your way. But if you get knocked, get up, okay? Don't be afraid. Don't shy away from new challenges, okay? If you need help, ask help, okay? Let's draw some more cards. Yeah. When you are open for new challenges, you might feel like life is disappointing you. You feel backstabbed overall by life. You might actually feel by a certain person, but sometimes we are unintentionally sabotaging for ourselves because we need a new change, okay? I do see a new change is coming around the horizon, and this will lead to success if you are in charge of your own life. You're your own king in this scenario. And don't take everything so damn serious, okay? Have fun. Okay, this is not the end of the world. It is just an end of a bigger chapter that I don't think you see it consciously, but subconsciously you're definitely feeling something, you know. You might feel like the world is shaking under your feet. Let's see here. Yeah, I feel like, you know what? I think you are feeling tired of battlefields that you have encountered maybe last months or so. You're tired. I do see that you're tired, and you're like, man, do I have to continue? Yes, you have to. You're young, and you can continue. Uh, it doesn't matter what kind of age you are in or what kind of status you have in your life. You can always change and restart, you know. But the death card is telling me strongly that there is a new change that is coming towards you. And everything has a purpose. Everything has a beginning and everything has an end. Life is like a circle, you know. You start and you end things, okay? Everything is cyclical. And this is the time when big pivotal changes are happening in your life, pile one. But take only what resonates with you, okay? Take only what resonates with you, my dear. And let's move on to pile two. Good luck. Bye. Hello, pile two, and welcome to this pick a card reading. Before I will use my oracle cards and the tarot cards, I will shuffle and bring you an angelic message for you. I think it's very important to hear some kind words before we enter a reading. Don't you agree? Yes, you do. I know that you're agreeing with me. Let's see what this beautiful angel has to tell you. You were born with a purpose that is unique to you. Only you can carry it out. So be you, trust God, and believe in yourself. Very beautiful message. Let's put it here, and let's put this beautiful shell in here. I have actually a quite interesting idea in the future to have more like, I don't know, crystals and shells in my videos, you know. I do, it's not just for the aesthetical part, but I love everything that comes from the ocean, you know. And I like everything that comes from the earth, ocean and the earth, like gems and so on. But let's see what oracle cards message is waiting for you. Warrior, strength, skills, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. Wow, this sounds very strong, almost brutal. Samaritan refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. And shadow side, exacting appreciation and recognition for help you offer. Okay. Eudaimonia, Uranus, eudaimonia. I truly don't know what that is, what that means, but Uranus, I do sense a shake-up in the energies here. Okay? Adaptability, lace agate, air element. Okay, I do sense a very strong masculine energy from this pile. But this shift is going to happen. There is a big shift happening for you, pile two, that is taking place on a mental sphere very much. Maybe it's not the surrounding, but I think you're reflecting very much right now about your uniqueness in this world. And if you read this angelic message, it kind of resonates with this Uranus thing going on, you know. Let's see here. Mars, move forward and defend self. Whoa, this is such a warrior energy coming through pile pile one. Two, sorry, pile two. Fixed stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Okay, no matter what kind of changes is coming towards you, I feel like you want to initiate something new. You're tired of some old beliefs about your strength and your identity. I feel your personality, but I also feel like you're going to work out more this month. Uh, be aware of quarrelsome behavior, you know. Don't take up unnecessary fight. If you don't need to fight, don't be unnecessary aggressive. But there is a new like warrior energy around you, and I feel like the masculine aspect of you is very strong during this month of March. It gives me almost Aries vibes from this pile too. But there is a big shift on a mental plane for you that is happening right now. And I do feel like a warrior is quite adaptable in nature, you know? They are not fixed in any way, shape, or form. They have a clear strategy to make a change. But I feel like some of you are tired to hide in a closet. And I think you are walking your own, you will take charge of your own life, but you're walking your own footsteps, you know? Like you are going there out there in the world and just like, no, I'm gonna go my own way, you know? You almost remind me of this energy reminds me of have you seen the movie The Last Mohican? He is kind of a lonely warrior, you know? He doesn't belong to a bigger military group. It's more like I'm doing my own thing. I I choose what kind of king I want to collaborate with or not, you know. So I do see that some of you might be self-employed, but you have to have one foot on the ground. And if you can have that, you can change whatever you want. Um, and you have all the resources you need, you know. You don't need more or less. Okay, let's shuffle the tarot cards. Seven of Cups, a lot of choices. Maybe you have very big fantasies about something. Five of Swords. Strength. Okay, I feel like some of you are very cloudy right now. And you might feel disappointed by some kind of steps you're taking or choices you're making. Maybe someone will hurt your feelings or you already feel hurted by someone. This could have happened the previous month. But I just want to remind you that you're stronger than you think you are. You are much, much stronger. You have the strength that you don't really see within you. I think people notice that you are very strong. You know, you are very like you have the capacity to overcome the difficult challenges that are coming your way, okay? This is what I see, pile 2, okay? But let's shuffle some more tarot cards. I do think it has to do with some kind of love relationship, but never mind. Six of Wands. Yeah, and I warned you that be careful with words or to start a fight or there is some kind of quarrelsome energy around you. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands. Okay. I think you will move on, and I think you will move on successfully, no matter what. If it's a school project, you will carry on and you will move on. Even if it's some kind of problem that can arise in a relationship or in your professional life, I feel like you will go smoothly out of this this challenge that is happening, either within you or from the outside. Like someone has backstabbed you. Maybe it's something that you feel like you're going to fail, but you have to be you, your own unique self. And I think you will see new mental clarities and challenges in your life. Challenging intellectual project that will come towards you during this month, pile 2. Very interesting month. First pile was a lot about releasing, but this pile is more like carrying on, even if life feels very hard at times, but you won't give up, and don't give up. Don't give up. Yes, be that fierce warrior that you are right now, pile 2. Okay, thank you very much. Let's move on to pile 3. Bye. Hi, pile 3. This is the last pile. Before I will go through your oracle and tarot cards, I want to bring out an angelic message to you. So I will shuffle some cards to bring you an angelic message. Let's see here what card does feel right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's take these cuties. Spend as much time with your loved ones as possible. It's time you never regret and time you'll never get back. What a beautiful message for you, pile 3. Let's put this crystal here. And let's bring some cards here. Okay, poet. Beautiful. Express your soul insight in symbolic language. Shadow attribute. Turn a lyric gift to negative or destructive effect. But be mindful with your words. But I feel like be mindful with the loved ones when you talk to them. Storyteller, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols. Okay, very interesting with the symbolic focus on this reading. Chiron, healing. Okay, some of you are maybe doing some shadow work or some psychological work, because I feel like it has to do with the mental sphere again. Saturn, discipline, work. Ugh. But we need Saturn. Without Saturn, we don't do a shit. Cancer, nurture, comfort, and protection. 10th house, structure, discipline, life mission, accomplishments, and career. Okay, maybe you are in a. This is. I feel like you. Okay, I feel like you have to balance out your work life with emotional life, your work life with your physical and health life. No, it. There is something with your health you have to watch out and take care of. Uh, it's like you have to balance out family life versus work life. Maybe you have been just working, 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 and studying, 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 and you don't see anyone. You don't have anyone you're taking care of, or you might feel lonely, you might feel depressed, you feel like, oh, but be also very careful with your words, but I also feel like you will enjoy sharing your thoughts and your emotion with their near and dear ones. And maybe you have to discipline yourself, get up and fix your life. Time is ticking for you, pile 3, okay? Time is somehow ticking, but I feel like you are also investing time on your emotional things, your emotion, the emotional life, okay? Let's see here. Let's check some tarot cards. Maybe people will view you as a very interesting converse. Maybe you have a talent for rhetorics and talking, You will talk a lot during this month, actually. You won't be quiet. You will I feel like you will reach out to people, and I feel some of you might sing or talk to people. People will view you charmingly and sweetly with your words. Uh, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, and Four of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting. I feel like this month is maybe not a fast-moving month, but I do see that you are reconnecting with your loved ones, maybe within yourself, friends, families, but could also be something romantically. But I don't see any strong progress. It's like you are in a resting mood during this month. You're just resting. You're not active. You I don't feel like you maybe feel like you're not seen. But I do see that things might take time more than you think. Even when you're trying to establish better relationship with your close one, this will take time and you have to move slow. So take things slow, but work one day at a time. Okay, don't run with whatever you want to create in your life. Okay, let's see here. Let's shuffle more cards. Three of Wands, the Tower. Okay, 9 of Wands. Maybe the foundation, the emotional foundation you stand with someone is going to break down. I don't say it's gonna happen breakup, but there will be a eureka moment on how you live and continue your own life. I feel like I almost sense that you feel tired and overworked. Oh my God. I just see in these cards that people feel just overworked, and I guess the month of Mars is very tough. Everyone is overworked and underpaid and uh um let's see about the tarot card, because maybe it's the words, maybe some truth will spill out. This is also the feeling I get. Yeah, you feel stuck currently in your life and you just want to see new perspective. That's why this is happening. You will see a eureka moment. You will, I don't know how to say this, but I feel like you will open your eyes towards your surrounding. You will see yourself that you have to make some change, but there is some kind of self-realization and realization about this might, I don't think everyone will relate to this, but for the ones who are in a love relationship, there will be a challenge, but I also feel like some of you who are single might fall in love at first sight. It's like either you will see that the relationship won't work, or there might become someone maybe is coming and there will be a spark, a love at first sight. So pile 3, take only what resonates with you. Um, but you're moving slow first part of the month. You feel stuck mentally, but the next half will actually be much lighter. And I think you are seeking new answers here in life, okay? Uh, Spend time with your life, with your loved ones, and I do see that you might SMS people or talking on WhatsApp or Snapchatting. There is some kind of fast communication around you. Okay? Take care of yourself, Pile 3. Uh, Goodbye.